Have you ever wanted to own real estate, collect rent, and build wealth, but felt it was only for the rich? For decades, real estate investing meant huge loans, mountains of paperwork, dealing with tenants, repairs, and putting all your money into one single property. You needed tens or even hundreds of thousands of euros just to get started. But today that world has changed. Thanks to real estate crowdfunding, you can now invest in property across Europe from as little as 100 euros, fully online, fully regulated, and with potential returns reaching 15% or more. And you don't have to fix toilets, chase tenants, or sign piles of documents. Everything is digital. Everything is simple. In the past, you had two options. Either you bought a property yourself and hoped to earn around 10% after costs, stress, and risk. Or you invested in big real estate funds, where the minimum investment was often tens of thousands of euros. Fees were high and returns were lower. Today, technology has opened a third and much better option: real estate crowdfunding. Here's how it works. Property developers all over Europe are constantly building or renovating apartments, offices, hotels, and commercial buildings. Instead of borrowing everything from a bank, they raise part of the money from everyday investors through licensed crowdfunding platforms. These platforms carefully review each project, check the numbers, analyze the risks, and only then offer the investment to people like you. You simply choose a project, invest online, and your money goes into a real property. Sometimes you invest in a loan, where you earn fixed interest and get your money back when the project ends. These investments can pay 8 to 12% per year. Other times you invest in equity, meaning you own a share of the building. In that case, you earn part of the rental income, and when the property is sold, you get your share of the profit. In good projects, these returns can reach 15 to 20% per year, especially when rents and property values rise. And the most powerful part is that you can spread your money across many properties. Instead of putting all your savings into one apartment, you can invest 100 euros in a rental building in Spain, 100 euros in an office in France, and 100 euros in a residential project in Germany. This way, you reduce risk and build a real estate portfolio just like professional investors do. Real estate crowdfunding has already become the biggest crowdfunding sector in Europe. Every year, hundreds of millions of euros are invested by retail investors into properties across the continent. There are now more than 100 well-established platforms offering access to everything from holiday apartments and student housing to office buildings and green housing projects. And this is where CrowdInform makes it simple. On CrowdInform.com, you can discover the best real estate crowdfunding platforms, compare projects, see expected returns, and even use AI-powered tools to understand risks and opportunities before you invest. Instead of guessing, you make smart, data-driven decisions. So if you want to build wealth with real estate, earn passive income, and invest like the professionals, but starting from just a few euros, visit crowdinform.com. And if you want to learn more about alternative investments, from startups to renewable energy to art and collectibles, subscribe to this channel and follow us. Your future portfolio is waiting. Let's start building it today.